For 3.5 years, I attended and warmed the pews of church, until I drifted away. I ended up drifting away because of a problem, which I focused on and let bring me down. And during that period, I was absent for 3 years, and with that I returned to my habits of drinking, addictions, and partying. There were times when even the financial side hit hard, because I started counting pennies to buy bread. Besides that, I lost my family at that time. It was destroyed. At certain moments I cried out to God, I prayed to God, I said, God, I'm so alone, I have no one, I can't fill myself with anything. Honestly, I have a sadness inside me, and I opened my heart and said, look, if it's your will, because it's mine, I ask heaven to take my life, because I don't want to live like this anymore, I don't want to live this way anymore. All of this happened to me outside, in the presence of God, outside the church. Until one beautiful night, if we can call it beautiful, a night when I was coming back from partying, drinking and all, that's when God expressly used just one word, out of nowhere, come back. And that word, it triggered something in me. That return, I knew I had to go back to God's house, to my Father's house. On the first Wednesday after that, I went to the church I used to attend, and the assistant of the church, who already knew me, welcomed me very well, gave me guidance, and said, look, go to the nearest church, because I had moved, go to the church closest and start there, talk to the pastor there, ask for guidance, they will help you. And that's exactly what happened. I came back. But this time I came back different. I knew I had to come back whole and completely, without anyone, without support, just me and God. At that moment I didn't look at who was beside me, I didn't see anything else, except when I stepped into that church, the altar. That's when that longing for the old days hit me. The places I used to go to, the places I used to attend on Sunday mornings, and that made me grow again, relive again, and know that I am important to God, but for that I had to do my part, which was to take my step, that I needed to come back. I needed to surrender, and God guided me. I'm sure of it, that He had mercy on me. I came back. It was truly a process of complete liberation. I not only gave up my addictions, bad friendships, and bad company, but within me, my thoughts changed, my way of seeing life changed. So that was very important to me, but the most important thing was receiving God's presence, surrendering myself. One beautiful day when I was at home, seeking Him, that's when I was baptized. I mean, it was a unique moment, a confirmation. When I got up from that chair, I used to look at it, I prayed in that chair, with the Bible I kept on it. I got up with the certainty that God was with me, that He confirmed it to me that day, and from then on He began to take charge of my life. When I said, "Here I am" to Him, He took care of everything. My financial situation changed, my surroundings changed, my family life changed. I'm married now, I have a family, I'm no longer alone in terms of people. But the most important thing is my life with God, the spiritual aspect, which is the Holy Spirit. And in that life with God, having changed my habits, having changed my routine, I started going to church. Not just to attend, to warm the pews, but to be bold this time. So it's the pleasure we have of being in God's house, of being there in His presence. It even recalls the parable of the prodigal son, who, in short, returned and the father rejoiced. He had this memory, this thought of returning like the prodigal son, who went out, saw what the world was like, went through what he went through, and when he was about to speak to his father, the father would say, "Come here, my son, you're already part of the feast, get ready. There's a feast here for my son, because he's coming back," he said. He's joyful, happy, and that's what God does, He prepares you for your return. That's God's work in our lives, when we allow Him to work within us. What I can say is that it doesn't matter how you are now, whether you're at home, in the hospital, sick or lonely, it's at that moment that God works, because He did it with me, and He can do it with you too, because your return will be a celebration, because God will welcome you. He is calling you. He wants you to return like the prodigal son returned that time. So allow yourself this, take the first step, go forward, because I'm sure that just as God did with me, He will do with you too. It's not the end for you, it's just a beginning. And the glory of the second house is certainly greater than the first.